I believe that the biggest challenge is not technology. Technology is moving faster than society's ability to adopt it. So the challenge is to manage a transition which must happen on three fronts at the same time: environmental, economic, and social. So we often focus on electric vehicles, batteries, charging infrastructure, and the real challenge is turning this technological transition into a mass transition. The solutions already exist. The question is how to make them affordable, convenient, and desirable for millions of users and businesses. So it requires new business models, new partnerships, behaviors as well, but most importantly, the trust from users. Because if sustainable mobility is perceived as expensive or complex, the transition will take more time. At Arval, we see that when it makes economic sense and when it fits naturally into daily adoption accelerates dramatically. So we have been investing at Arval to make sustainable mobility the easiest and most natural choice for everyone. For instance, by working on educational content, by debunking the myths about electric vehicles, also by investing in data to make the right decision based on observed behavior, and by pushing the development of the second-hand market of electric vehicles with battery health certificate and leasing solutions for used cars. The transition will succeed when people are ready, and not only when the technology is ready. So there are many misconceptions, so I will take two examples. The first one is that sustainability is perceived as a trade-off between doing good and performing well. And many people see sustainability as a cost or a constraint or a reporting exercise, but the most advanced organizations increasingly view it as a driver of resilience and competitiveness. The transition to sustainable mobility aims at reducing emissions, but also securing access to resource and energy, or even contribute to attract talents. So sustainable mobility is not about saving the planet at the expense of business. It's about building businesses that are fit for the future. The most expensive strategy is often not to transform. The second misconception is a kind of shortcut, that sustainable mobility is the same as decarbonising mobility, which is the same as electrifying vehicles. But replacing every combustion engine with an electric one will not solve congestion, resource scarcity, or even inefficient mobility patterns. So sustainable mobility also includes avoiding trips, improving utilization rates of vehicles, sharing assets, right-sizing fleet. This can reduce emissions faster and sometimes at lower cost than simply switching powertrains. So electrification is part of the solution, but it's not the solution itself. So to me, the future of mobility is service-centric and not vehicle-centric. The vehicle itself will remain very important, of course, but what will create value is the ability to combine different mobility solutions. We will also move from owning assets to optimizing usage. In this perspective, I expect data and artificial intelligence to play a major role and to support better fleet optimization, lower energy consumption, smarter charging, and ultimately a more efficient use of assets. Actually, a vehicle today is used for 5% of its time. Tomorrow, we can expect it can be 40%. So Arval already invests in extracting more value from every vehicle and aims at being a major asset manager by enabling a kind of orchestration of multi-cycles for a single vehicle. We have already developed solutions to release vehicles and also solutions to grow the utilization rate for last-mile delivery sector, for instance. So in 10 years, we can expect autonomous vehicles might start their journey in Europe, accelerating the on-demand model. The B2B market will be a natural field for experimentation in logistics, airports, large corporates. So in 10 years, success will be measured less by the number of electric vehicles deployed and more by the resource optimized. The future of mobility is ultimately about improving quality of life, less congestion, cleaner air, safer transport, and more inclusive access to mobility.